If you've ever had hemorrhoids, you know how much of a pain it is. Like, it legitimately is so excruciating. I made a video quite a while back about how I cured my hemorrhoids, and I'm going to go through some frequently asked questions. First question, what did I use to cure my hemorrhoids? The Mining Long Cream. Very great, highly recommend it. Where can you find it? On Amazon. At least that's where I found it. If it's not available for you in Amazon, you could check eBay or any of the other sellers in your country. I learned that from other people it's not always available in different places, so hopefully you can find it. How long did it take for it to work? For me, it took about a day to 3 days. It just depends sometimes, but usually pretty quickly. And once I apply it, it still stings, but like overnight, I feel like the body just heals. Did I use other creams and stuff? Yes, I used Prep H and then I used Prep H wipes. They didn't help as much, but they did help a little, but it was still very painful. I also used a prescription cream, which didn't quite work. It did numb it a little bit more, but didn't make it actually go away. Did you do anything else to make the hemorrhoids go away? I tried a garlic steam bath where you'd like chop garlic finely, put hot water, and then like sit over the bucket with the steam of the garlic coming up your ass, and it, I don't think it worked that well, but some people said that it would work, and I tried. Do I still have hemorrhoids? No. Sometimes I do get them because I do either like I eat really bad or I just strain and use the restroom too much, to which sometimes they come back, like occasionally or rarely, but otherwise whenever they come back I just use the cream and it's not as bad as it was before. Does the cream work every time? Yes, for me it does. Can you use these for internal hemorrhoids? I am not sure. For me, I've only had external ones. I've only put it on like the entrance or around it, but never like inside. So that you'd have to look at the label and or talk to a doctor maybe. Am I sponsored? No. I am not sponsored. It's just a product I found that works and I wanted to help other people. I'm chiming in to add a couple more questions I forgot to include. Do I apply it when I see blood or when I have some bleeding? Personally, yes. Sometimes I try to play it by ear, so if it really hurts, then, I try to put less. But generally, if it was bleeding and I wiped it and there's a little bit of blood, I still apply the cream. And so far, it's been fine for me. You could read the fine print and everything, and maybe you don't want to do that, and that's fine. You always ask the doctor too. How often do I apply the cream? It's usually as needed. So let's say if a day happens where I have hemorrhoids or they're building and they hurt or whatever, the area hurts, I apply it and I just keep applying it after every bowel movement if I feel like I need more because it hurts more. So it's really as needed. So sometimes it's like once a day or once at night, or I do it like 4 to 5 times depending how much I use the restroom. What do I use to apply it? So it comes with a plastic applicator that you could use. So you'd attach it to the nozzle, but I use my hand and my finger because it's just more comfortable for me that way. It does have a very strong smell, so you'd have to wash your hands like super thoroughly after. That's the main con. It's like pepperminty. Do I use the cream for anything other than hemorrhoids? I mean, yes. So if I just have irritation because, I don't know, I'm fasting or doing keto and I so happen to have to shit water and it really hurts after a while from like wiping so much, I use the cream too. So for me, it works for whatever like irritation I have back there, and it usually gets healed right away. But like I said, 1 to 3 days. What else did I do prior to try to heal my hemorrhoids? I really tried to eat super clean. I went on a liquid diet for like a week, which kind of helped give it a little bit of a break, because I figured the more I use and irritate the area, the more it'll hurt. And I used to like sit in the toilet and literally shake, like my legs would shake, and I tried to like thump in a way because it was so painful, and I tried to like use that to distract my body from the pain. And then, as I mentioned, the fiber supplements, laxatives didn't quite really help. Another thing that did help me though is I got a donut pillow. So I'll show it here and I'll link everything I say below. But yeah, the donut pillow just kind of helped ease the tension when I sat down at my computer, which was often. There's like mixed reviews about it because I don't know if it always necessarily helps. Some people say like to alleviate the pressure there might make it even more sensitive. I don't know personally. To me, it kind of helped. I still have it. Donut pillow. I would also sometimes use like a heating pad, my heated blanket, and just sit on it. Sometimes it gave me relief. I think once I sat on an ice pack, but I didn't really like that. All right, chiming out. I sincerely hope this was helpful. If you have questions about things I didn't cover, feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, consider liking it and giving it a thumbs up and subscribing and becoming an Everbloom. And if you did watch my previous hemorrhoid video, you remember Aries? He was a kitten then. He's only a year old now, but look how much he grew. Do you have anything to say? No? Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you later. Be sure to subscribe.